What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're checking out Ren Hi Ren. No idea what this is, but a good friend of the channel, the person, her name's Jamie, the person who got us into like Angelina Jordan, Morgan Wallen, just a lot of people. I'm actually going to put a link to her channel down below, but because of that, I really like to take her suggestions, so we're going to check this out. No idea what the frick to expect out of this. All I know is that this video has 6.6 million views in 2 months. It's kind of blowing up, so I don't want it to get spoiled for me by reading the comments and whatnot, so let's do this. If you're here, it's either because you were moved, touched, inspired, impressed with the song, so thank you so much for hanging out with me while we check it out together. And it must mean that this was good. If you enjoy hanging out with me today, though, please consider hitting like, subscribe. In the description, you're also going to find some links for people to send their suggestions and upvote others. That's another way we get ideas of what stuff to cover on the channel. And you'll also find a link to be able to tip the channel. And a lot of people send suggestions that way. And to everyone who does, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So this is a copyrighted song, so I might add a blur to this because these videos aren't supposed to be a substitute for the original, right? So the link will be down below, and if this is your first time watching this video too, consider clicking that link and giving it another view. Let's roll it. Give it to me, Ren. I'm already not gonna be able to handle this. Okay. Gosh, I love nylon strings so much. So, what the frick? Okay.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking...
This is brilliant, dude. Everything's going on. Great guitar playing. Didn't expect that voice there in the start. Feels like a conversation that Gollum has in the two towers. Homie's rapping. Like, really impressive art.
Taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really...
I'm cutting him off. I love it when people that don't do it for that and actually believe him. I'm getting the sense, I'm feeling that homie's legit. You then have this video that just freaking blew up. Yeah, musical interpretation of this idea of when we have several people living within us, right? Other movies that have done that, Fight Club, Split, like it's always been something intriguing. Using it as a good opportunity to talk about, you know, maybe how overly medicated we are in trying to address these things. But let's keep hearing what he's got to say. This is quite brilliant.
Hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong when I write.
Sorry, just noticed that he's changing the strumming pattern and whatnot when he's the different personalities. It's clever. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. So favorite word in English.
The fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Yeah, can I also say, Ivan had to pull up the lyrics. Homie speaks very clearly. So I'm following. If you're hanging out here's the question. If he plays his live, is he playing the guitar and rapping at the same time? He's rapping at quite impressive speeds, and holding the beat and what on the guitar would be very hard. Can be done, absolutely. But even with an accompaniment, the song's freaking brilliant.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. Wow. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Dude, this song's brilliant, dude. That's... They're just bringing it back.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time.
Homie seems well read, too, jeez.
I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And
well,
I go by many names
Christian
also. Some people know me as hope.
In here.
Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired I make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
gonna happen now? What's gonna happen now?
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That was unexpected. He's just changing. It's like, all right, we're done recording, right? Okay. The homie like battled the like he put it, psychological warfare. Very sensitive to this. There's bipolarity runs in my family. I've seen brothers really suffer from it when they're in those manic episodes and are these absolutely different people, like literally be other people. It was a scary thing to witness as a kid, man, but there is like a reason for it. It's kind of interesting. In the description, he says, wanted to say a big thank you for everyone's support over the years. During the years trapped inside with chronic health problems, the main thing that kept me going through was a belief that one day I would come out of the other side and be able to achieve some success through music. I don't have a label, and sometimes pursuing these things as hard as I want becomes a massive challenge, and I find myself frustrated that there aren't enough hours in the day to push it as far as I want to. It would mean the world to me if you shared Hi Ren as much as you can over social media platforms, with friends, over email. Together and with your help, I can hopefully reach people all over the world and get one step closer to the dream I always had. Well, homie, you're freaking doing it. Looking at the comment section, you're freaking inspiring people left and right. This is a good comment. Wow, I bet the devil is fuming. He threw the kitchen sink at Ren. Ren turned that into an absolute masterpiece. Homie's incredibly well spoken and has very deep, important things to say. Using rap to say it, brilliant. And I love the choice of the nylon string guitar. You could only use the guitar to be the dual personalities with a nylon. Like, you could only capture that in that way, and that was brilliant. But then his spoken word there at the end, yeah. If you haven't yet struggled with like mental health stuff, like, I don't mean to like be like a downer, but you will, I think. But it's what makes you human, and with the love of other people and discipline and loving ourselves, we can come out the other side, man. It's almost like we learn to make peace with whatever turmoil is going on within us, and we're learning to overcome by first kind of surrendering, right? Musically, that was one of the most interesting things I've heard in a long time, and I can't believe that was written recently. I feel like our generation has not been putting out art, but that was quite freaking impressive. Attaboy, Ren.